Hey, welcome back to the Wrestle Show. Thanks for joining me. As always, hit that like, subscribe button down below, and let's get right to the news of the day. Well, there's been a lot of talk about the headbutt heard around the world from Kevin Owens on Vince McMahon on last week's SmackDown. Personally, I thought it was a great angle and everything, but apparently a lot of people within the company and even some people outside the company are claiming that it was a terrible idea, considering the WWE is part of so many concussion cases and stuff like that, from former wrestlers and things like that. But the thing is, it's wrestling. Now, people take headshots. It happens. Now, the WWE seems to have done a lot to keep people from getting as many. You don't have as many chair shots happening. You don't have as many people getting, slammed into things with their head and everything. They're doing a lot to change things. But also at the same time, it's a television product. It's a TV show. Okay? So it's going to happen. They were trying to help get Kevin Owens over. They succeeded pretty well at that with Vince McMahon doing what he did. So I think in the end, it was a great idea, and I think people need to quit being so touchy-feely with everything. Okay? If Vince was okay with it, and Kevin Owens was okay with doing it, and because nowadays you know the ramifications of headshots and things like that, that's between the two of them. That's why people saying we should ban football because people get concussions. It doesn't make any dang sense. Why would you, have such a fit over somebody, taking a scripted headshot, or ask people to can't get rid of football, for example, or anything like that, just because they may get a concussion? Now, I understand they're saying, oh, well, the WWE's in a lot of litigation over concussions and not telling people about the risk of concussions and stuff. Now, the thing is, nobody knew the risk of concussions that well. The NFL started knowing in the late 90s about it, but no one was really for sure how bad the concussions were and how bad they could be down the stretch. But there again, as with many things, there's always a risk in everything you do, especially if it's something physical like wrestling, football, any kind of sport or sports entertainment. But you also wouldn't hear people complaining about, say, if Vince McMahon was on a TV show, regular TV show, on primetime TV, say Thursday nights around, Grey's Anatomy and stuff, and he got hit in the head. You wouldn't heard anybody complaining about that. You don't hear about nothing when somebody gets hit by a bus or run over by a car or hit in the head with something. But because it's Vince McMahon and the WWE, it's a problem. That's BS. But that's what some people seem to think. Personally, I think it was a great segment, and, good job Vince and Kevin Owens for pulling it off last week. And then in a bit of a sad news for this video, Bobby the Brain Heenan passed away yesterday, Sunday, September 17th, apparently. And, of course, Bobby the Brain Heenan, he's been a legend in wrestling. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. He was also, a manager in the WWF, as well as an announcer in the WWF in the 80s and early 90s. He managed people like Andre the Giant and Jesse the Body Ventura. He was announcers on he was an announcer on a few shows for the WWE that aired on the USA Network back a long time ago. He's a legend of the industry. He goes, his reaches are far beyond the WWE and the WWE universe. But my condolences go out to him, his family, and his friends, and everybody that are dealing with the loss of Bobby the Brain Heenan. That's all I have for you today. I'll try to bring a little bit more details and stuff maybe on some of the things we discussed here, like Bobby Heenan, as well as what may be going on with SmackDown Live and Stephanie McMahon later in the week. Also, be looking out for the Wrestle Show episode number 100. It'll be the 100th wrestling video I have done between my Gimp with the Camera channel and this one. If you want to see some of the old videos, they're over on Gimp with the Camera, some of them. And, of course, I'll be trying to do some kind of big top 4 thing, blowout for episode 100. That way, it's so we can do something special for the 100 videos that have been posted here at the Wrestle Show. Have a great day, and I'll see you down the road.